Melbourne Theatre Company might blacklist me for saying this, but I was invited to review Retrograde, currently playing in Arts Centre Melbourne. And I think out of all the shows from main stage companies in Melbourne that I've seen, this is the one that actually manages to rise to the occasion of our political moment. One of the most disappointing things about being an artist in 2026 in Australia is the way that all of our cultural infrastructure has failed to rise to the call of dealing with genocide happening overseas. Our cultural sector is beholden to Zionist influence, and that impacts what work gets made, who gets to perform, and the audiences we create work for. Growing up, I always thought that art was like this thing that speaks truth to power, but really, art is beholden to the influences of power and money, just as anything else is in this capitalist hellscape. So I think it's really interesting that Retrograde by Ryan Kelly Cameron has been programmed in a political climate when anti-Zionism can cost you your job, and in which most of our cultural organizations are morally bankrupt. I mean, look at the currently ongoing court case between Jason Gillum and Melbourne Symphony Orchestra, which is literally next door to Melbourne Theatre Company. But this show is not about any of that. It's about Sidney Poitier, an acclaimed actor, and specifically about a moment on the precipice of his success and entrance into Hollywood, where he's forced to make a choice. The 50s in America, Senator McCarthy is running around rampant, as well as the civil rights movement. And I think at its core, the show is asking what we are willing to give up to have doors open to us. And I think the play is commenting more broadly on the way that to be successful in this colony is to be silent about the wrongs of this colony. Diane Garbo, who plays Sydney, is virtuosic, and Bert Labonte, who does the direction, manages to peek through the facade of realism and give Sydney these moments of really compelling direct address to the audience, which affords the character a lot of agency in a story that is sort of set up to deprive him of agency. And there's this character who's a white ally of Sydney, and the play also kind of comments on the way that white allyship is often contingent upon the material benefits that allyship can provide to that ally. And I think just taken together, it is this sizzling critique of the way that the status quo absolutely refuses to give up power. Maybe theater is going to save the world.